Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm live. I'm happy to be here. How you guys doing? Hi, Jeffrey, Mark, Jackie, Perry, Queen, the cyber bomb. It's raining where I am right now. Mark, is it raining where you are? And so my natural curly hair is going curly. Every time I go outside, it's getting wet. Hi, Kim. Hi, Jasmine, Linnea, Elizabeth, Donna, Vicky, Joanne, Sharon, Holly. I think I saw Lucky Girl, Water Lily, Sina, Michelle, Emmy, Kelly, Leah, Kathy, Stormy as hell at the Oregon coast, Diane, Lucille, T-Barb. Hey, T-Barb. Oh, I like your picture. Jeffrey, Damon, Susan, Deborah. I just like saying hi to you guys. Let me tell you something. I had a show at, not a show, an event at Angel Heart last night. Hey, Music RN. And I read 48 people. And I had a ball. And it was simple. My lips look really red, huh? I was too lazy to come in another room and get my other lipstick. Sorry. How'd you guys like my picture from my book? That book should be out hopefully by Christmas. But Tana did that. Lois, Pisces. Oh, thanks. Duck lips. Well, I was wondering if you had any more of those whipped cream eclairs. Yeah, let's take a look at we'll take a look at Tuberville. Who just said that? Was that I think that was Lucky Girl. Makeup. All right, listen. So I guess the 49ers are on a bye, and the Raiders, who I would normally watch because, my Jimmy Garofalo is there. He's so cute. They put him on the bench. They benched Jimmy. I said, oh, hell no. Nobody puts Jimmy in the corner. It's a good thing I'm not down there. I'll be giving some peace of my mind. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, you guys. Geez, I hope my book doesn't disappoint. But it's just kind of stating the facts of my life, I'm going to do an audio in Florida. So probably December, January. But the book will be out before then. But I'm going to do an audio version in my voice. Listen, I was listening to I can see her beautiful smiling face. Jones. She wrote a book. She's the tall woman that was on Saturday Night Live. She's got a big smile. And my God, in her book, she's audio. She's doing it. She had me crying. She's sobbing. She's laughing. She had me laughing. I've never heard an audio book like that. So I'm hoping to do mine's the same. Leslie Jones. Yeah. I really am enjoying the book. I listen every time I have to go. Like tomorrow, I have to go back down to Nevada because Tana's going to stay there and then be taken to the airport Tuesday. And, I like to listen to her. And like last night, coming from Benicia and all that. Okay, let's take a look at Tuberville. What up? A bad man. They were laughing last night at the group about my Carrie Lake with the fuzzy. Let's look at Tuberville. This is a bad man. And he really thinks he's something. And he is getting money for this, but it's not like setting him up for life. Hold on. Best Western. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. All right. Tell me about Tuberville. Let's take a look at it. By the way, I did start a little early, but I think we're good now. 1,156. Welcome, welcome, my peoples. Dean Phillips, who's running against Biden, and we'll look at that too. I got to tell you something real quick before we get into. I just did a show with Sterling, and so New York Times and on MSNBC. Oh, Biden is behind Trump. Blah blah blah. Once again, of course, we're a year out, but I just don't want you guys to worry about it. I just turned it off and watched my Laurel and Hardy all morning. Didn't watch any MSNBC. Hey, Dan. How you doing? Becca, Linda, Connie. Oh, is Mary here? Hey, Mary came out to Benicia. What a big help she was. And she and I both were, well, I was one of the speakers, but she went to the event that Kim and Debbie and Kevin had. By the way, go to Kevin Lewis's site. He's got the 6-minute video of the lights that were going by. And you didn't see it with your eyes. You saw it with the camera. And Mary took a picture, which I put on my post if you want me to post it again. She didn't even know she had it. And it was these lights look like they're coming up from the canyon, like big bright lights, like a big spaceship was getting ready to come up. And you could see a face. Might not be a real face, but what looks like a face on the corner. It was really weird. So, okay. I got this old sweater on because it's chilly. Hey, Julie and Dennis. Hey, listen, I got the coffee. I don't have the pot yet. And I try to make my new coffee, Dennis and Julie recommended. I had even black. It was delish. I want to say Passport. I can't remember the name. But anyway, I try to put it, through where it drips through, just drips, and it didn't work. It was weak as can be. Oh, yes, in Ohio. Oh, hell yeah. Let's look at Tuberville. Let me concentrate. I need the truth and only the truth. All you guys breathe. Breathe and send out the vibe that the angels allow me to peek into the future and see what's going to happen. Tell me about Tuberville. They're trying. They're desperately trying to come up with something on him. He's hard to move, almost like the Supreme Court, because he thinks he's all that, and he's not afraid of them at all. Let me tell you, just between us and entertainment purposes only, but if this was in the 1960s with the military, he'd already be gone. You know what I'm saying? An accident crossing the street or something. CIA. If he was in Russia, he'd already be gone. I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Let the people know that everything's going to be okay. Ooh, military's mad. And let me tell you something. If they don't come up with a budget and top of everything else and not pay folks who are out there in harm's way, ooh, you might as well just don't even have voting. Just go ahead and push Biden right in. Let me tell you, they're doing it to themselves. Sterling and I had quite a visit, and it was a wonderful session. I hope you guys listened to it. And he brought it up, and I've been telling you guys since they they stopped Roe versus Wade, or they let the states decide. Since they started messing with women's rights, that's the killer. Believe it or not, it should be the military, but that's the killer. That was the awakening. They've just awoke a sleeping giant because women are coming out. Let me tell you, Ohio is going to get their way. I saw that earlier, and I just want you to know. So he's playing a fool's game. And he thinks it's clear. He doesn't seem to be afraid, but it will be ended. They will figure out something, you guys. Maybe even by the end of the month. Look at this. Look at the sweet puppy. These are Deborah's cards. What a great job she did. I really enjoy these cards. But look at the ending, you guys. Not necessarily a physical ending, just like his career is ended, or he's going to be in trouble. He's trying to make a statement and he's stupid. So let's see. So people will gather together and they're coming up like boom, 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 this way, this way, this way. They're going to come up with something to override him. So this is starting to see gains and not to give up. Don't give up. This might happen just like one day we're dealing with this and the next day something lets up and then bada bing, bada boom. They've had top brass go in and beg him, and he will not listen. He's an embarrassment. He's an embarrassment. But they never should let one person have that much power. So they will change the laws. So this can't happen again. Believe it or not, he's not doing this because of abortion. He's doing this for money. He's doing this for money. So this is all about money, and you know, he's playing a fool's game. He's playing a fool's game. So let me see him. He's having bad dreams. He's getting a lot of like emails or even snail mail. I see that he doesn't want to look at it. I see his staff taking care of it. There are people in wherever he's from that are like, yeah, you keep going. He wouldn't keep going if he wasn't getting money. What can I tell him? Yeah, something's happening with him. Something's getting ready to happen. Either they unplug him, or he's going to have something happen where he's not. Maybe people are putting a jinx on him because I feel like he might be unable to move forward with this plot of his. I think there's been threats against him too. They don't vote for a budget and it is over. How's Biden going to win when the military doesn't want to have, hi, Whimsy, when the military wants nothing to do with him? You know what I'm saying? Cash for chaos. Exactly. Just visiting. Yeah. And did you guys hear all the stuff Ohio's doing? First of all, they tried to not say, 60% had to vote for abortion. Unlike the most people, it had to be 60. And they came out, voted, no, you can't do that. But let me tell you, it's going to be over 60%. They try to word it so you don't understand it. I don't know why they're so desperate. I guess they're saving. I mean, they want you to have that baby, but they sure as hell don't want to help you with anything else. Like if you're really sick and you need this, they're not going to help you. Okay. Oh, Rob, I heard about I heard about where's he at? I heard about Virginia, and apparently the Republican governor was giving out tax breaks or money, and everybody's mad because they're saying he's trying to buy his way in. But you know, people's is hungry and they will go for it. But okay, so I know even and then did you see Pat? Tuberville try to act like he's going to get all the Republicans who said shame on you. He's acting like he's going to get, they can't get back in. He's trying to be a Trump. He can't do nothing. Hey, Jackie. Okay, so let's Dean Phillips. Will Dean Phillips win? I don't remember where he's from again. Whoever asked me about Dean. Oh, Jeffrey, Trump is going down in New York. He's going down everywhere. Okay. Somebody asked me about Dean. I can't remember. Minnesota. Okay. Tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I got this new cleaner that matches my toilet bowl cleaner that works wonderful. But the only problem with the dish soap is it smells like ant spray. I don't like that. Whoa. Okay, so it's going to be close, but it shows he's got the good cards, you guys. They might have to have another vote or something. It looks like, I don't know, though. He's got the 3 of swords, the 9 of swords, and the 8 of swords. Like they're stuck, or they go to get someone, or it's so close, it's just heartbreaking. But he's got strength in the 9 of Pentacles, and plenty of people want him. He's really going in full on. But there's something to do with having to recount or something like that. But the outcome card is the 8 of swords. So he's stuck, or he didn't quite get the whole thing. That's what I'm getting. I can only tell you what I see. Okay, now you got Rob was asking about Virginia. Sterling and I looked at Ohio. That whatever the name of that bill is, it will go through for women to be able to have choices. Okay, Virginia. Okay, do we see Virginia state legislator turning red, blue, or purple? Okay, so Youngkin, he's MAGA. Okay, give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. A lot of red people there. I'm feeling purple. I just saw a big slash of purple go past my face. Or either that or I was smelling my upper lip. I see people that winning, that everybody's excited. Just wait for it, because I think it'll be purple. Look at people are dancing and happy. I even see Biden happy about what's going on. So there is some underhanded stuff. There's some low-life stuff, but the truth will come out. King of Swords could be a judge. Ooh, justice. They might have some issues that they go in and say, were there people in Virginia that were part of the insurrection? Because there's some sort of justice coming, you guys. Justice is coming. So I don't know what Youngkin was playing, but it's about ready to end. Ooh, I love it. That's interesting. My son was talking about that, Hilda, that there hasn't been any births in Italy for quite some time. That's interesting. Not a one? I know that Acapulco, it was terrible. Hi, Robert. Hi, Kevin. I'm not feeling Putin around much longer, if he's even around at all. Sterling said he felt that perhaps he did, he's on a ventilator or something. And, of course, they won't tell anybody. They're not able to grasp on and hold on very much longer. That's what I got. Okay, so what was I reading? Gates is going out. I love it. I can't wait. The Virginia State Senate is currently blue. House is red, but it's going to turn purple. No, Jeff, I mean to say, I'll see it today. I've been working so hard on that book. Now, what was I reading, you guys? If I didn't have you, I don't know what I'd be doing. 2,300 in the room. That's what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing that guy gone, Kim Jong-un. I've been seeing him gone for a long time. If you look at that guy that's out there running around acting like him, I don't think it's him. And I think they're waiting for the younger one to grow up and take over. That's what I've been seeing. I know. Thank you, Jeff. Okay. Oh, what's going on with Italy? It's just really hard to have a child. The angel of light and mercy is holding them. Women are actually in power. Could that change everything? That women are the ones running things? So they're like, oh, hell no, I'm not having no kids. It's totally different than when I was young, when it was all about having kids. People that, people aren't that thrilled anymore. Having a child is a wonderful thing. It really helped me. Yeah, see, when they need the decision, they decide not to go that way. It's nothing untoward. It's not a curse or anything. Actually, you'll see some more births coming up in the next few years. It's just that it's women. Women are saying no. So, oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Like I always say, the minute them two rugrats could push a chair up against the stove, diaper clad, and make their own top ramen, my job was done. So, okay. Now we did that. Now somebody asked about Eileen Cannon. She's going. Let's check out if we can get a win. I see, like I told you guys way back when she got in, I said she's trying to keep her nose clean, and she did. And now she's really showing her A, because do not forget, Trump promised her justice. Like I even see him thinking if he could get Roberts out of there, he would replace her. Honest to God, that's what I saw. So, but of course, he's not going to be president. But let's see what's happening. But that's why she's like, she wants this, So she hit Jack, our guy Jack, up with some boo, you know what, about you write too many pages, or I don't want anything here more than such and such page. For reals? But she's got something else up her sleeve. I think maybe one more. Thank you, Russia. And I'm going to tell you, he's writing to the higher ups, and they're going to take a peek at what she's doing. And it's going to be the same thing. They're going to put somebody else in there. She wants to hurt the DOJ. She wants to hurt. It's even beyond Trump. She's mad that they made her look foolish. That's what I just got. Thank you. I know, Wowing. That's so true. And China's birth rate has plummeted, and Japan is going back. I mean, nobody's having kids in Japan. I'll check out the kids for Trump, too. Okay, give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Ooh. Oh, yeah. She's going to do something even more stupid than she's already doing. She got the tower. She got the tower. And she thinks she's okay, which is weird. It's like, taking a big dump and walking around and thinking you don't stink. That's what it's like that. I don't know what you got. It's not me. Shoot. And she's going to have to walk away. Look at this. She's got the 10 of swords, the tower. And she's going to be hit hard on this. Go ahead. This is what I just got. They're actually going to bring her up on something. I don't know what attorneys go through, but they're saying in a way the things she did or whatever's happening here are so outrageous they really have doubts she should be a judge. That's what I heard. Ooh, she's going to be upset about that. And everybody's going to be happy. Everyone's going to be happy. Thank you, artists. Yeah, I saw that. I'll talk about that. So, she's looked down upon. She might even move out of the United States. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so I was really upset, and I wrote her with I just went blank. Ilap, our Muslim congressperson. What's her first name? You can believe what you want to believe, Nana, but that's known fact. It was on a news show about the 3 different people he has, and you can tell the difference. Elon Omar, she did a commercial and said, if Biden doesn't stop Israel on Gaza, he will not. No one will vote. Well, who the hell else are you going to vote for? Are you going to vote for Trump then? I don't understand what she's doing. Well, I understand. She's very passionate. And let me tell you something, you guys. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Well, Blinken or whatever is already down there talking to some big wig, Palestine president or whatever they call him. They are asking for just some parts here that people can get out. And Biden is begging him. He's begging Israel. It's that pompous Netanyahu. Now, it was terrible what happened. Sleep in your bed, your whole family's killed, horrible things. But what happened is he's so determined to get rid of Hamas that he is killing innocent civilians, children. That's the hard part for me. So, I mean, I have a hard time with the children. Anyway, so Biden is because did you remember when he came back from Israel? He told him, please give it a break. We're going to send stuff for Palestine. We're going to start sending supplies. And Netanyahu just put his nose up in the air. I just don't understand it. So, I mean, I understand they're so furious. And he even said, don't do like we did with 9/11. We went in there blazing with, ready to kill. I remember back in those days, I don't know if you guys remember, but if somebody was talking about something related to the tower, or they thought you were talking about from being from Egypt or whatever, they would call the FBI. Do you remember that? People could just be sitting there and all of a sudden, boom. Oh, the protesters are getting close to Netanyahu's home. And he's not listening to Biden, but he expects the money. He wants the money, but he's not. They're just begging him. Hey, Kevin. They're just begging him, please stop the killing. Just stop the killing of innocent civilians. So, oh God, they're not working it out right. But I understand what she's saying, but you don't say it's not Biden's country. So he can't make them stop. But he's, we've got our Navy out there trying to help, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not from there, but I don't like the hardship it's causing, the deaths that it's causing. So anyway, But please don't say, oh, then I'm not going to vote for Biden if you don't make it stop. Well, Netanyahu needs to make it stop. That's what I'm wondering. Because remember, I told you I felt like people were going to be angry at him and maybe kick him out or something, because I see a more like detailed, like they're not detailing, they're just killing. We're just going to start destroying. What they need is someone to say, okay, let's get the civilians sorted. Let's get in there. Of course, you're going to still get people who are the enemy that mix in with the civilian, but let's get in there and clean it out. I really don't think. And did you see that was it Iran said they're going to blame America and watch out, America, because you're going to have some stuff happen to you? They're going to blame America for all this. And Omar is blaming Biden for all this. I think so too, Dale. I think maybe should cut. Hey, Joy. Well, what'll happen, Netanyahu is like the right wing. What'll happen is they'll get someone in there that professionally can help. Because I think there's actual military generals we have that could talk to Netanyahu how to do this, and he's not listening. That's what I heard. You can tell me I'm wrong. Oh, Uma says, so long as Netanyahu, hold on. As long as he keeps the work going, he stays in power and park. Yeah, he's underhanded snake. This was an opportunity for him. The fact that he closed his eyes and there was warning about this and he closed his eyes tells you something right there. I'm sorry, you guys. And who pays? The innocent. Hey, Swami, thank you. Yeah, exactly. I like what Blue Baby said. Momar can go make it stop since she thinks it's so easy. That's a great idea, Aisha. Biden can move our battleships away from Israel to make the preferences clear. He keeps talking about we stand with Israel, and we do. And listen, the Jewish community, of all people that paid, but you will, no matter how good or how much suffering the Jews have gone through, he's not a good one. He's not a good one. That's like America. America the Great, and then you get Trump representing us. You see what I'm saying? Oh, that's so sad. Hamas men are underground and have left the women and children above ground to be pawns. I will tell you, some of the death numbers are a little over exaggerated. Don't ask me why. I went to pray for them, and my guide said it's not quite as many as they're saying, but there's still a lot of death. But they have no place to hang their hat. First they said they hit that hospital, and apparently they didn't. It was the parking lot, and it wasn't Israel. It was another bomb. And but I was like, well, why can't he just turn the water and the lights on, to help the children? So can you imagine how traumatized these babies are, you guys? Oh, I got 2,900. Can you imagine how traumatized these little children, Jewish and Palestine, having to go through this, it's just terrible. I've never had, my natives did back when, before I was born, my natives would go in and kill a lot of people in a village or vice versa. But thank you, Cherry Blossom, but that stuff is gone now. But can you imagine being woke up and taken out of your bed? Okay. Yeah, Cameron, exactly. Where are the other Arab countries? They're looking the other way. I don't know, Kathy. I'm going to tell you. Let's look at Putin real quick. He's if he's not dead, he's on his way out. Will it mean the end of the Ukraine war? I just heard yes. Oh, thank you. They said it very clearly right here. Celebration. Ace of Swords means cutting it out, ending it up. The cycle has changed. And poor Zelensky, he's getting money from other countries and equipment. And I know Biden is just so upset. He's looking for money he can give. I think they had a bunch of money from Russia that they were able to give to Zelensky. Six of Wands, success. But what's going on with Putin? Ooh, he's the devil's brew. He got cursed. I don't know what that means. Maybe just cursed because he's not a very nice guy. He's been, somebody did a brew on him. So he might run away or he might pass away, but he's going away. Can you give me some sort of an idea? Yeah, if Tuberville was in Russia and doing something to piss Putin off, he would have been long gone. He would have accidentally stepped out of a high rise. Can you give me some idea? Not right now, sorry. We don't get the information right now. See if I can get, I keep getting twos. Okay. 7 weeks, 7 months. We're going to get a hit like we think it's done and then it's back. And then we're going to get another hit like we think it's done and then it's back. Okay. But yeah, we'll end the war. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. So apparently Biden's people are want to work with Putin to come to some sort of peace agreement with Ukraine. And, you know, Zelensky is like, he's really angry at Russia too. But here's the problem. This is what we're going to find out. They can't get next to Putin because he can't be around. Someone else will handle it. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, now let's take a look at my favorite subject, Trump. And he's guilty of sin. He's going to get hit hard. And by the way, the one in Washington that Jack is doing, did you see? She's up and getting the because she's sick of him making a fool out of himself. Oh, thank you, Sally. She's getting, but it's not coming out till the end of the year. She's talking about the jurors. She's upping the date. She's on this because he won't keep his mouth shut. Okay. Love you, Marty. Yeah, that's the truth, too. Yeah, that's the truth. Yes, Judge Chutkin. She's like, I'm bringing it up. I was on the news for what little news I listen to now, but I heard that she's decided to start picking jurors, I think in February. So she said she's getting this going. Let's do this. But let's look at New York because I can't wait. Okay, well, first, let's ask about Ivanka. Okay, let's see what the heck's going to happen with Ivanka. What do you think she'll wear? Chanel or no? Just kidding. What's going to happen? And can you imagine she told them, I don't want to come and testify because it interrupts with my children's schedule. I don't want to testify. And she was a laughing stock. I mean, anybody that's anybody in there said, yeah, right. Okay. This is a woman who made billions. She made money off China, Saudi Arabia. They made more money sitting in that White House than any other family ever did. Just unbelievable. But no, we're going to impeach Biden, who's done nothing wrong. I don't need to tell you guys. Hey, Arthur. Arthur, I love this. Oh, hold on, you guys. You're cracking me up. Where is it? Arthur, where are you? You guys are talking too fast. Here we go. Get off the cross. We need the wood. Now, let's see. Yeah, I want to see if Ivanka spills. She warned them and her brothers that she didn't want to be drawn into this, okay? She thought she was clear sailing. So let's look. They're all blaming the guy that did the thing, but you can't. Listen, do you know how many women I've read and men that have had a partner, a husband, wife, and they signed the tax thing thinking the person knew what they were doing? I know women that were married for, 25, 30 years, and then they find out the IRS comes back on them and they didn't know. Sometimes you can do innocent spouse, but I've had women that had bills beyond bills because the SOB never did the taxes. Exactly, Sally. Amen, Sally. It's really ringing right now. I love it. I love that smell of the rain. Or maybe I'm peeing myself. Wait, is it the rain? Yeah, no, it's the rain. She's going to go in with an attitude. She's a Scorpio. I've told you guys, I often thought she kind of under the table. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing classified records. So I think she's more for that. When they get rid of Cannon, I think she's got something to say or saw something. She's not involved with January 6th because she wasn't into this and she begged her dad to stop. But this whole thing, she's looking at it like this isn't part of me. But they're saying you signed on the dotted line, okay? Oh, they're squeezing her. Oh, hell yeah. They're squeezing her. When this goes down and he loses his properties, he's really going to show us, you know what? He's going to show his, you know what? And the wifey poo is looking for the exit door. She's not going to be like, we're not going to get shock and awe. Sorry. There's no shock and awe with her. Okay? She's going to keep things very minimal and answer the questions and move on. But this judge is ready. He's got the gavel and he's ready. I'm going to clean this house. Okay, so now let's look at Trump testifying. Will he do some shock and awe? Well, sorry, Father, we don't mean that to be ugly, but we do. We must not be ugly. Okay. And then I'll answer this one next. Tell me about Trump. He is so furious. Isn't that weird? He doesn't show up anywhere else, but he shows up at this one because it involves his monies, his places. And he was talking so much. That's no way to make it with the justice system, is talking trash about everyone. Thank you guys for coming, by the way, on this beautiful Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. They're trying to tell him, just do this. His intuition is one thing, and yet the legal system is saying, shut up. He's such a good liar. He knows how to spin words. Yeah, He's talked himself into a corner, you guys. He's talked himself into a corner. He's looking for more money. He's going to get a stiff judgment. Look at that. He's not in alignment. He doesn't know how to get in alignment. He's just thinking everybody's picking on me. He's so self-absorbed. Can I tell you something? I see people calling his kids, could be attorneys, but I don't even see him picking up the phone for his kids. Eric stands with him all the time, but he barely looks at Eric. I'll see Eric pat him and stuff, but and all he does is bark. When he's in the car, he's barking. He's mad. He's furious. And Eric just listens. That it's a shame because, they're adults now, but none of them liked him when they were kids, especially Don Jr. hated us. God, he wasn't a good father. Okay, so then I want to look at Harlan Crow and Leonard Lee. Yeah, they're going to subpoena them. They got all these attorneys sitting in a room. They're hoping that Trump would win because then they don't have to worry about this. They might try to put it off. Boy, are they going to be in for a surprise. Trump will be found guilty of taking classified, and he will be found guilty of the January 6th. So he's a traitor. He's a traitor, you guys. I don't know how he could run against Biden. A lot of people think he won't run. Will Donald Trump run in the 2024 presidential election? Will Donald Trump run in the 2024 presidential election? Yeah, that's him. He's got the money and he's moving forward. But he's like, don't look there. Don't look there. Look here. But he's in so much trouble. And it's so much. I think that's why I was feeling, I don't know if he'll run. I think by the time we get to the election, everybody's taste in their mouth is like, yeah. Okay, so Harlan Crow and Leonard Leo want to expand this or delay this. They want to cut it. They don't want to have to do this. They're learning their lines. Yes, they're absolutely going to get proof that he is a traitor. He is a traitor. And the hard part is he gets all that money from people out there that he could care less about. He'll cut your Social Security. He don't care. They're all about borders and hate. But you know what? You took away the rights of women. He even said that. Trump even told somebody, I don't know, the Supreme Court doing that about Roe versus Wade. I think this might hurt us. And he was, he got a little intuition. So they're really stuck between a rock and a hard place. They can't quite get out of this. They'd like to. And so much attention is on him. It's causing a lot of stress. They're not doing anything for Justice Thomas anymore. Is why Justice Thomas is pissed, because he ain't getting the goodies no more. Justice Thomas, Justice Thomas didn't care about being used, and they didn't care about using him. He benefited with the RV and all kinds of stuff. And he was happy as can be, but look at this, the sun reversed. So there's a lot of other things that are going to come out about this in the world. So they're like that guy from Fox, the one that just retired. There's dirty laundry. Dirty Lonnie. Oh, okay. He's for sale, exactly. He's for sale. Oh, I like to take my RV in a Walmart parking lot. What a load of crap. I wonder if he wears Depends too. So anyway. That's what I see, Kevin. It's foreign dark money. Foreign dark money. Linda, I got a what? A breast off 3 months ago. Well, you're getting it checked, right? You'll be okay, but I've never heard of it swelling after just a mastectomy on the one side. Yeah, the banks aren't putting deposits in. It takes a couple extra days, even if you have direct deposit. Okay, Lorraine, let's check it out. Tell us about the United States Bank. Boy, that stock market, we dropped in October, and now we're what, up at 35 or something? It's fantastic. What did I tell you guys way back when? Everybody was talking about we're going to go into like a depression or something. Remember that? And I told you guys, I don't see that. I don't see us, I see things being stable. Tuberville's going down, but I'm not quite sure how, but I could see him. He got the cards of going down. So the banks are busy working. They're keeping things in order. Their thing is security. So I don't know if there's a lot of people trying to hit them, like Russia and China. They're at fortune's fate. So they're really working hard to sort things out. And did you see all the money Exxon made and all the money Amazon and everybody? Nobody's losing. All the bigwigs are making tons of money. Okay, here we go. I love the ring. Yeah, there's a little bit of a tightening of the belt. The good news is they're not raising the interest rate, but they're not dropping the interest rate for home loans just yet. I told you next year we'll have that. The banks are trimming it down. The banks are looking at what they're, because they take your money and invest it. They're looking at their investments. But I don't see Armageddon. The one time I saw the stock market crash, I saw that stock market crash. Didn't have a dime in stock market, but I saw a little old lady came to me. I was reading out of a place, and she said, "What do you think? I have all my money in stock. My husband had set it up, who's now deceased." I threw those cards. I said, "You better take that money out, girlfriend." "Oh yeah, let's look at Johnson." I said, "You better take that money out." And she said, "Really?" I said, I don't know anything about stock, but that's what the cards say. She took the money out, I think within a month, the crash happened. People lost everything. Let's take a look at Speaker Johnson. There's something up with him. I'm going to tell you guys right now. He's slimy. There's something up with him. I really think there will be some scandalous thing coming up on him. I don't know if it involves money or menses or what. The worst ones are the ones that act like, oh, this should be condemned, and yet you're doing it. So. Okay, Johnson, please, Father, just give me the truth, the whole truth. And Johnson, I can see his face. He's bragging. He thinks he's all that in a cup of tea. And his wife, too. 10 of Wands, a lot of struggle coming up for this guy. It's a burnout and he took on too much. He's really going to get hard with the negotiations for the budget. He thinks he's successful. Okay. He's got the demon in his house. You know, it's so funny. He's awful things about other human beings, judging, and yet he acts like he's a man of Christ. You know, Christ don't think that way. I said, so funny. I said, you think you're, I wrote him. I said, you think you're a man of God, but yet you're working on behalf of the demons, which is Trump, Putin. His communication is upside down. He's really not going to be able to get anything done. Almost like he throws everything up in the air and says, I'm out of here. Yeah, he's got the 10 of swords. What did I tell you guys? This is going to be hot and heavy. The demon is coming. The demon is coming. Justice. So this is something could even be criminal. Either money or a sex scandal or something delicious. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell to the yeah. Yeah, but it's not resolved yet because I have 2 deposits I still haven't gotten, but I put them in. Usually my bank, US Bank, you can get them the next day, but it's taken a couple of days. Yeah. Oh, I love it, you guys. You heard it here. Unless somebody else said it too. Johnson is a wolf and shit. You know what? It's not quite Netanyahu snakiness, but it's almost the same feeling. That is just so weird not having a bank account. He doesn't want to. Apparently, he lost money, a large amount of money, as something he was trying to do. Yeah. Mel said he thinks he has a bit of sugar in his tank. I don't know if he'll pass the budget or if he does, it's on the edge, but they're demanding all this stuff like don't pay the IRS. Not going to happen, dude. Not going to happen. Yeah, he sounds like a Duggar. Oh, he gets money from the pro-life group. Yeah, he's going down, you guys. He'll be a nothing burger down the way. He's not going up the Hall of Fame, nothing. So, well, listen, you guys, I've been on for an hour. Yeah, does he cash his checks at the 7-Eleven? There's just something weird with this. You know, Leslie Johnson's book, she's talking about, she had a check bounce. And then she went on tour with Live Nation with a very prominent comedian. And she told them, you're going to pay me in cash. So she said she got the little Wells Fargo bag and she was carrying 70, 80,000. And whenever she went into Wells Fargo, she was trying to give them to deposit. And they said, we can't do this. What the hell? Where'd you get this money from? She said it got her into so much trouble. The IRS, that there was, you know, they did background checks. She was poor all her life, but one check bounced and she did this and it created. And someone of the comedians said, girl, this is Live Nation. Just have these men write you a check. So thank you, guys. I really love you. Thank you so much. I'm dealing with, I put up that I had a few openings for readings. And of course, they went in like 2 minutes. So I'm looking at my calendar, trying to come up with some other dates. I didn't realize I was going to be so popular, you guys. You just spoiled me rotten. So I'll get some more dates for readings, okay? Thank you, Dennis and Julie. We love you. Thank you. Pull a card. Can you pull a card for Sweet and Salty's birthday? Yes, Deanne's birthday is coming, I think, Monday. Sweet love, toasting of love towards you. A lot of people care about you. Happy birthday. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Pro-life, but they have the gun, the AK gun thing. Love you all. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much. And I'll probably be on with Mel, not Mel. Yeah, with Mel on Monday. And then there's going to be stuff to talk about next week. Let's ask the guys real quick. What do you want me to tell everybody? I just heard the words hang on to your hat. Whoa. But they don't go with nonsense. They don't want us wishing bad on anyone. But something, and let me tell you something else. I told you about the little terrorist action taking place. I feel we may have a foreign entity tries to do something or does something. Not huge, not at like 9/11, but they're going to create. This is coming up. They're going to create, because I got the hit while I was watching it. When that guy made the threat, they might even hurt our men. But what I felt is, remember I told you that the way this country is going to come together when somebody messes with us. We're all against each other right now, but when someone comes after us, we all join marching. No, oh hell no. It's like women now, oh hell no, you're not going to tell us what to do. So something's coming up. And as I get, I need to talk to Astrology Alert. Oh, I did ask him, but I'll write him. Thanks for reminding me. I'll write him and let's do a show next week with him. Okay, love you guys. I'll catch you on the other side. Thank you. Is this Uma? Thank you, Uma. She's always so sweet. Okay, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers. Cheers.